down the back road, the sky is so blue. Looking for a place that feels like home to you. From modular dreams to a mobile's charm, Griff Home Tours will guide you arm in arm. Griff Home Tours.
Y'all, I've never seen a mobile home this luxurious, updated, and modern for this price. Stick around to the end, I will reveal the price at the end. So this is the Kalispell. It is made by Kabco Homes and is a gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It also boasts a beautiful office and it is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to show you the walkthrough. That is from the front door. You're gonna notice those big, beautiful windows. Those are inside windows. You can also customize them. Maybe if you don't like the glass, you can get chicken wire or anything like that. This is that gorgeous office I was mentioning. Check out that tongue and groove, completely framed out. It is separate from the rest of the bedrooms in the house, so you have that quiet option. If you do not care for the stain color with Kabco, y'all, you can customize that. I absolutely love the rustic doors. It gives it that rustic charm feeling. Absolutely adorable. So from the office, I'm going to show you what it looks like into the kitchen from this doorway. Notice there's 2 entryways from that office. You can go back towards the main entry, so you have that separation. There's those windows. That's going to be your dining area right there. I'm going to slowly spin around and show you living room and kitchen. But y'all, stick around. This house has an absolutely amazing feature. I haven't really seen it in many other mobile homes that we've toured. Check out that big, beautiful island. Oh, absolutely love it. You do have your stainless steel appliances, double fridge right there. You see that? Okay, so it does have a door right there. That is a side entry exitway, which is great for a lot of people on their property. But check this out. Y'all, this home has a butler's pantry. That's right, a butler's pantry. One of the first things I'm going to notice in this butler's pantry is look at all that cabinetry. Lots and lots of space for storage. And you have a sink in there for separate preparation, which is great. I'm going to open up this cabinet and show you what it looks like. I love the fact that it's so deep and wide. But not only does it have a butler's pantry, it has a regular pantry too. And no wire racks. This was completely wood shelved. So much storage and potential right there. Absolutely love that. It's not something I've seen in many homes have a butler's pantry and a pantry. This is the look from the kitchen entry. You notice all your outlets right there on the wall, which is great. I'm going to give you a slow spin. And that's going to be your dining, kitchen, and living room. I absolutely love the fact that it just flows so well and gives you such a generous amount of space. Has a gorgeous tile backsplash, your framed out vent hood, stainless steel appliances. If you look right there next to the stove, you got your 2 drawers right there on the other side. That's actually a trash can drawer. So when you pull it out, there's a spot right there for your trash can, which I think is absolutely wonderful. You do have your outlets in the island and your front apron sink, Whirlpool dishwasher, which is absolutely great. So I love the fact that this home is so expansive. It comes in at 2,160 square foot, which is plenty of space. Absolutely phenomenal. Around your fridge, you are going to have those cabinets, which are basically like pantry cabinets. They're nice and deep with the shelves in there as well. This island is very generous in space, and it does have that cutout for a bar stool. So maybe if you're not wanting to use that dining room area or you want to use it for something else, that is an eat out island as well, which is great. All the windows, lots of natural light, keeps it bright and light and fresh, which is absolutely gorgeous. So you do have that same tongue and groove or shiplap wall as you do in the office in this living room, as well as the marble piece. I do want to remind you, this is a Kabco home, so if you do not like that marble piece, or you don't like the color of the shiplap, or maybe you just don't want shiplap at all, that is completely customizable. So personally, I don't like the marble, but I think it is gorgeous against that wood. I would do something else. So just depending on what you want. And that's one of the absolutely wonderful things about the Kabco homes is they're so customizable. You've got your trim, that's your front door. Excuse kid, he's keeping the baby occupied. Sometimes mama just has to bring the kids. So we're going to go ahead and head down this hallway, and I do want to show you the guest bedrooms. Now, this home is not a split floor plan, but it does still boast a generous amount of space. You do have your recessed lighting, and all your vents are in the ceiling as well. This home also does not have any carpet, so it's going to be all of that LVP flooring. This is going to be your first guest bedroom. Notice lots of outlets there, and your windows are framed out, and this one has a generous amount of closet space that you can step and walk into, so it's considered a walk-in closet, which is great. The floor plan does not boast the exact amount of space that is on there, but I do want to give us around a 10 by 12 guest bedroom. So I am going to go ahead and give you a slower spin. I do hope that I'm not making you dizzy. I'm trying to slow these down as best as possible, and I know sometimes my talking is a little fast, but I feel like there's so much information to give y'all. But at this time we're looking at this bedroom, I do want to let you know, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that for me and turn on that bell so that way you never miss a mobile home tour. And we're also going to be expanding the channel as well. So within that hallway, you do have that linen closet or coat closet, however you want to use it. This is going to be the great size laundry room. You have your washer and dryer hookup. You do have a soaker sink, which is great for any kind of stains. You have shelving in there. It is the wire rack, but still great. And your main water turn on and turn off, your HVAC, and your water heaters there. So this is the guest bathroom. You have your cabinetry right there next to the shower, which is great for your towels or your soaps or whatever you may need. It is a great size bathroom. It does only have the one single sink with a framed out mirror, which is so nice, and it's keeping with the same white cabinetry and the countertops as before. Oh, there goes the boss and the other boss. They love looking at these mobile homes with us too. So we're going to check out the second guest bedroom. Again, this one's about the same size. It is a 10 by 12 room. And you notice it has the 2 doors in there. Obviously, they're just in there for storage. This one's closet is not necessarily a walk-in. It's more of a step-in, but it's still a very generous size as well. These closets do have the wire racks in them, and they do have the strips in them, but the strips in them is what helps keep the price a little bit lower, because they didn't have to fully drywall out every single little aspect of it, which for my family, that's perfectly fine. So this is the look from the hallway all the way down to that side door. It is pretty long. It's very expansive, but we're going to step in and check out this primary bedroom. That is a king bed sitting there in between each of those 2 windows, and you do notice you have your ceiling fan, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love that it does have the LVP flooring. I personally am not a big fan of carpet. Are you a fan of carpet? Leave me a comment below. I personally don't like it, but I know everyone has their own opinions. So now we're going to check out one of my favorite parts of this home. It's going to be the primary ensuite. I absolutely love it. It does have that dual vanity sink with lots of cabinetry, and check out that soaker tub. I love the fact that it's just nestled right there in its own little nook. You can put you some candles there, but you still have that giant walk-in shower. Okay, so the moment you've all been waiting for, and I know you're wanting to know, Hawks Homes in Arkansas has this home listed for $197,000. That's right. Imagine that. The office, the butler's pantry, huge shower, your wet room, all that for $197,000. But wait. Just wait. I'm going to slowly turn around. Look at the size of that primary closet. Give you a little peek. This is your water closet for a toilet area. You have your poo fan and everything there to keep those smells at bay. But check out this primary closet. Already wooded out. Has the shelves for all those shoes. In its own window, so you could put you a little vanity right there. Maybe some freshen up time. You have that natural lighting. For all my ladies, I know you would love to have that. Lots and lots of storage space. This home is absolutely incredible, and it'll be coming in at the price point of under $200,000, and that includes delivery and setup. That's insane. I absolutely love this home. But y'all don't forget to go ahead and subscribe below and ring that bell. We've got more homes coming. Bye, y'all.